Hey everyone, it is 10:19 right now, and the dogs are outside again, and I just got out of using the restroom, and I decided to split this video into two parts, just in case I don't get a lot of footage when I'm with my cousin. I can at least record some YouTube footage that I watch or whatever else. So, as I said in the last ending clip, my psychology teacher said that she'd have our grades in by Sunday, but I just want to check because I want to check something in my Banner self-service, like, student account thing, because I took my, nope, no final grades yet. No final grades yet. Okay. So then the reason why I was checking was because I had taken my biology/nutrition exam before my psychology one, so I didn't know if she got it graded first and put in our final grades, but they all have until Sunday, and we shall see. Fingers crossed, being hopeful, praying a ton that I can pull this off. Because, I don't know, I just don't want to leave my dog for longer than I have to. I mean, I already can't take her into non-pet friendly places yet. And, over the summer, it's going to be, like, really hard. And then the fall, if I have to, leave them. But we came to the realization that if I do need to take the classes again, that my mom will sit with the dog, either in the lobby or in the car, just to get them socialized to different things. So I have some video. I know way more information about the dog than I'm alluding to right now, but those videos will come later when I can say stuff about the dog. Those videos will come when I actually have a four-legged being in my presence that I can explain, and pictures and video and vlog and everything. Yeah, because I don't want to, because that's what I did a lot when I was doing the program that my friend Cassidy went through. And again, there's nothing wrong with the program. It's just that I personally was not in the position to start raising that kind of money. And I didn't just have it lying around. So, yeah. But what I did was I, updated on, every little thing. So, people would be asking me. So, oh, when are you getting your dog? When are you getting your dog? When are you starting fundraising? Blah, blah, blah. But then it never worked out because of circumstances that were going on in my life. Like, I didn't have a wheelchair that works. I still don't. But that power one back there is a way better option than what I had walking into ECAD last year. I didn't have this until 2 months ago. So I mean, even that's not the greatest to walk a dog and to take care of a dog, but it's what I have right now. And we're actually going on May 30th to get an evaluation for another new wheelchair. And my doctor's going to write a letter, or, because obviously they're going to deny it because I just got this chair that I'm in right now probably almost 3 years ago. And in Connecticut, they like to make you wait at least 5 years before you get a new chair. 5 years. So, I mean, it's a lot. And, I want to keep it under wraps because, God forbid, what if something falls through? What if, my health gets worse, or something, God forbid something happens. So I'm just keeping the prospect and everything under wraps. Like, I don't have it in my house. That's why you see my house. Like, if I had it here already, I wouldn't be filming in my house, or I'd sit in one specific spot. But we went outside, we went inside, we have gone everywhere around my house. Nothing. I've had no dog in my lap or anything. So if you guys think I'm hiding anything from you, I'm not. I swear to God, it's not here, because if it is, then you would see it. You know what I mean? So you are going to see it when the time comes. Yeah. Now I'm going to go watch some more YouTube. So this is the Chronicles. You got it? Oh, yay! Sully, go outside. Come on. Come. Good boy. Go ahead. So guys, as I was trying to say in that last clip, there's really such thing as a disability struggle, because me and my cousin went to Friendly's today. I brought home my drink because I didn't finish it, because I don't normally drink at restaurants, because it's, okay, unless I'm with my mom, I don't normally drink at restaurants because it's hard for me to use the bathroom without somebody to help me. So basically, we went to Friendly's, but before we even got there, it was a struggle, because I have this chair, this one that I always complain about, my supposedly custom but yet not custom wheelchair. This one, I mean, it's small and it fits in like most cars, but my cousin had a lot of stuff from moving back from college, so she didn't have a lot of room. So I was like, oh goodness. And so we tried a couple things. We tried to take off the arms, then I tried to tell her how to take off the back of the chair, and she was like, well, I don't know how to put it back on. And I'm like, well, it's okay. And then I was like, well, do you want to just go get takeout food then? And whatever, I think I messed this up. Anyway, so I said, oh, do you want to go get takeout food then? And she was like, well, no. And I was like, okay. I was trying to think on my feet, like what we could do. And then I was like, oh, I have an extra chair that's a transport chair in my garage. And so I gave her the garage code, and then she ran down and got the chair, and we got in and we were fine. And then no sooner did we get to the place, my mother calls, and she's like, oh my God, I forgot to leave the chair. And then so I hand my phone to my cousin because she was yelling at me for being on the phone. And I was like, well, no, it's my mom. Like, I need to talk to her and everything. And so I was like, whatever, I'm just so over this, like, trip, because it's really hard. And, it just feels like a burden. Like, I can't even if I was able-bodied and still disabled, like, I had some other condition that like physically didn't disable me to the point that I needed a wheelchair, like I don't even know what that condition would be, but like I don't know, let's say I had like some other disability, like I can't, like me now, I can't be the one to just like jump in the car and go. Like I need my purse, I need my medications, I need my wheelchair, I need the handicap sticker, which we didn't bring, which it's fine because most people in my town know me anyway. So if they really had a problem with it, then they could talk to me directly about it, you know. But we didn't get caught or anything. It was fine. Now, if I was in like if I was in like the next town over, which is Waterbury, which is a city, and people don't really know me, then yeah. But like Naugatuck is fine. Everybody knows me as, hey, the disabled girl, you know. Well, one of them, because there's a couple disabled people in our town. Or more than a couple, but like, you know what I mean. So, anyways, you know, so I need like and then my wheelchair, and then when I get my service dog, like, you know, I need everything for that. So maybe not like a food bowl if we could go out to eat, but I need like the vest, the leash, the poop bag if they have an accident, you know, or, you know, I need a towel for them to lay on. I need like, you know, ADA log cards because people might throw us out because fake service dogs, you know what I mean? That are a problem. I mean, mine would not be fake. I obviously have disabilities that a dog could mitigate, and yeah. But you know, and then it's like, no sooner do we eat and stuff. That took a little bit because the service is slow. But we eat and everything. It's good. We get some ice cream. It's nice, and then we get out to the car, and I go, oh, I don't think I can get in. But we end up getting in, but it took a little bit. And then I was having a panic attack because, like, I couldn't get my foot to work with the stool, and it was just not working. And I just, like, oh, please don't let me have a full-blown panic attack right now. And, like, that's the thing. Like, you know what I mean? Again, I can't just be one to jump in the car and go. You know what I mean? Like, it's not how it should be. So, yeah. But, I don't know. I just feel like a burden because, like, I need all this help and I need all this stuff. And, like, then it's going to be me and my service dog walking around. And I showed my cousin some of the prospects we were looking at and, like, you know, more in detail than what I'm going to share here right now. And she goes, oh, are your other dogs going to be jealous when your service dog comes home? And then she was asking me, like, oh, is it going to be just a dog or a service dog? I said, no, I'm going to hopefully get it to be a service dog because I want to train it myself and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And so, you know what I mean? And so, she was like, oh, aren't your other two going to be jealous? I was like, not really, because they don't listen to me as it is. Like, I give them treats, but, like, even then, it's, like, very rarely because they really don't. All they do is, like, sleep on my bed. Like, that's it. Like, they're not really cuddly. They don't listen to me. I mean, I let them out sometimes, but, like, I'm not the one to initiate them going on a walk. Like, I hold Sully as practice for when I take my own service dog on a walk or, you know, off-duty time or even just walking is working in general, you know what I mean? Because even if I may not use the leash all the time because it gets caught in my wheelchair, you know, I may have my little 1-inch one that's like this long that I can hold on to, you know what I mean? But we'll see. I mean, you know, puppy training is not going to be easy, but we'll figure it out prospect wise, you know what I mean? So we'll figure it out. Anyway, I don't know. I just feel like, do you guys ever just feel like a burden because of all the stuff that you have to do before you have to go out? And like, even then, I went to the bathroom twice before I went, and I still didn't drink because I was afraid that I'd have to go to the bathroom. Not that the restaurant isn't accessible, because some of them aren't, but this one is. So it wasn't a question of accessibility. It was a question of I need help in the bathroom, and unless it's like completely perfectly set up for me, which a restaurant never is, but like, you know, I'm not expecting it to be. But then, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, don't know, it's a lot. But I don't know, it's just, again, there's like no book on how to be disabled either, because my journey is different than my friend Cassidy's, and her journey is different than our friend Abby, and you know, my journey is different from Logan, and you know, my journey is different from my friend Amanda. You know what I mean? Like, everybody is different, and that's just how it is.
Jump up on anything that day. He didn't jump on Christian. He was very gentle. He just wanted to sniff him and lick him. So I really think he's gonna do well. We have kind of a game plan for when we're in the hospital about bringing things home that smell like Emma to him so he can get used to her scent. But I'm really not worried about it. He is a hyper dog. But I think he listens really well when we're also not filming about like staying off of stuff and doing things that he's supposed to do and not supposed to do. So I'm not worried about him. Mister, I'm not worried about either. He's our cat. He's over there just chilling. He's been around my nephew also and had no issues. So yeah, I'm not really worried. How do you and Justin plan on telling or introducing Emma about Bryn? She has a strong mama. That's sweet. So Bryn was our first daughter who was stillborn, and obviously was a huge part of our lives, is a huge part of our lives. For us, I don't think that necessarily it's going to be about introducing Bryn to Emma. Our goal and our hope is that Emma will always know who Bryn was. From the youngest of ages, where she can understand what we're saying about, oh, you have a big sister in heaven. We're just going to ingrain that into her so she always is aware of it. She always knows and is reminded of her big sister. Yeah, I just think that that's something, it's kind of similar to our approach would have been with adoption, just kind of always letting them know, so it's always around, not just like springing it on her someday. I would want her to grow up knowing that rather than just surprise her someday with that big of a piece of information. What is a tradition that your mom did with you that you guys are excited to start with Emma, or any new tradition? My family didn't have too many traditions. I mean, we had a few here and there, but nothing that I really like can pinpoint like, oh, I want to do that. But I think we have a few fun ideas in mind. I know like Christmas pajamas for us was always a big deal. Or even bigger. I think they make adult sizes. I don't know. They're so cute. I kind of want to get matching ones for us when she's here. So those are my top 3 right now favorite baby companies. Are you guys ever going to do a meetup? I would love to meet you in person. You're the best. I love ya. Oh, you're so sweet. We don't have any meetups planned at this time. Oh, my phone. We don't have any meetups planned at this time, but we will be attending VidCon, which is in June, I think, next month. Oh my gosh, it's coming so quick. We will be at VidCon in June, and we are really hoping to meet some of you guys there. If you guys are going to be going, let us know in the comments, because we are so excited not to just hang out with you guys, but with other YouTubers. I think it's going to be such a fun experience. So if you see us there, you can kind of do a little mini meet and greet there maybe, but we don't have anything planned right now. Would you do one of those little cool baby bump castings when you're a little bigger? I think I know what she's talking about. It's when you, with your bump when you're like 39 or 38 weeks, you kind of like cast your belly, and then it makes like a mold of your body from like, I think it's here down. I don't think that's something I'm gonna do. I just don't know what I would do with it. I wouldn't want to hang it in the nursery.
It looked like a poodle explosion a little bit ago. But we're all cleaned up, and we also went out tonight before dinner and we got some more flowers, and we haven't planted them yet, but tomorrow I guess we'll plant some more flowers.
Well, Peter had the idea that we could do window boxes.
Yeah.
So we're hoping to figure that out, figure out how to get them to stay on the windowsill.
Yeah. So we'll put those up tomorrow and put the flowers in them.
One issue with mixing up the treatment routine is that I completely forgot to take my morning medicines, which is pretty much the only medication that I feel a difference if I forget to take is my like acid reflux medication. So tonight I was like, oh, I forgot to take my pills, didn't I? And because we moved like all my treatment stuff down here, my Caistin is still upstairs. Completely forgot all 3 doses. But there's always tomorrow, and that's just part of the reality. You're gonna forget sometimes, but it's does make me think I need to make sure I have my system ready for conquering. If I'm gonna keep my best down here, I need to make sure I've got my system figured out. So I don't do this every single day, of course. Or rather, so that I do this. So that I don't forget to do all that I need to do. There we go.
Macro curls.
Hashtag that.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. This thingy tickled him. Sorry, buddy.
He's so cute. Good job petting him there.
Thanks. After I made 2 meals today, I was like losing energy and gumption, and I just wasn't feeling good. And then, do you know what I'm gonna say?
No.
I had a nice coffee.
Oh, nice.
And
That's
it
awesome.
fixed me.
That's great, but now it's getting late again. But this afternoon, I worked on a bunch of online store orders and worked
Whoop, whoop.
on
High five.
yeah, getting those out in the mail, and it's always fun to see your names and where you're from all over the world, and so that's what I was working on today. And I feel like it's kind of like we're transitioning from being, I don't know, I feel like it's always a little bit of a crash slash just change of pace whenever we come back from a trip, because we're I don't know,
Yeah.
easing back into everyday life and all the things that we do. So
I do the parts that I can do, and together we make.
the Fry Life.
And
as always, we will see you tomorrow. Good night.
Good night, Ollie boy. See you tomorrow.